Hey guys, before I get anywhere near to the game, make sure to go and follow the official fan community of Everlasting Summer to keep updated with all the awesome features coming soon to the game. This site is where all of us Everlasting Summer fans unite, and the links will be down in the description if you want to go check it out. If you have any questions about this game and its new features that are coming soon, make sure to ask this gentleman right here, and I'm sure that he will be able to answer any questions. Thanks guys. Hello everybody, my name is AFHGaming and welcome back to some more Everlasting Summer! Let's go ahead and continue the story and see how Semyon's reaction goes ahead to Elisa. I sat in the bushes and laughed quietly. However, I was wondering what was on her mind, and I came out of my hiding place not afraid of being beaten. So what exactly do you want to show the leader? Me? Elisa turned and looked at me with disbelief. After a moment, surprise turned to anger. You! What about me? She calmed down a bit. Because you're a loser! And why is that? 'Cause you're afraid to compete with me! When? When we play cards! What a serious reason. Yeah. Maybe I should apologize to you? I asked sarcastically. Screw you! Well, goodbye. She went into the house slamming the door. I wasn't angry at Elisa. In the end, I'd expect her to do something like this. Anyway, I got through it without consequences. I was very lucky. Her confusion and embarrassment just made my day. Chuckling, I left Elisa's cabin, which was about to become my death trap. Oh, another one. What am I gonna choose? Let's see what to choose. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna go... bus stop. Let's see what we have. The bus stop seemed to be a fine choice. A strange thought came across me. Perhaps Shurik is in the same situation as me, and so he decided to run away from this camp. Maybe by the 410 bus. It could really turn out to be true if he came here by accident too. Although the chances of that are quite slim. But you never know. What if the bus would really come? However, I could hardly believe in that. Indeed, I spent a couple of minutes waiting at the bus stop, made sure that there were no signs of Shirk or anyone else here, and headed back into the camp. Oh, somebody rushed out from behind the gates and bumped into me. The impact wasn't strong, so I just staggered. Oh, it's Miku! Okay. Miku stood in the front of me and rubbed her bruised forehead. Oh, sorry. It's alright, it's my fault. I was going to the music club, but I got lost in thought about a new song, thinking of my lyrics and my music. I didn't realize how I got here. So you don't have to apologize. Her words per minute rate obviously exceeded the recognition limits of my brain. I made an attempt to retreat promptly. Sure, gotta go, Oh, wait! I wanted to leave as usual without having to listen to her, but Miku grabbed my hand. Her gasp gave me the creeps as I got a clear vision of an agonizing execution by another rap session. Can you help me a little, please? Just a teensy-weensy bit? That definitely wasn't on my to-do list today. Well, I'd be glad to, but it's... Pretty please! Miku looked at me with such a puppy dog eyes that my heart started to melt. She totally wasn't going to let go of my hand. And what help exactly do you need? You'll accompany me. I can't manage to compose on my own. I can sing or play. I can't do both at the same time. Even our virtuoso has her weaknesses. Well, I can't really play any instrument. Never mind that. I'll show you everything. Come on, let's go. Oh, no! If I go with her, I might miss important stuff. I just don't want to go with her and just sing and all this stuff. There are much important things to do, so I'm gonna have to refuse Miku. Don't go. I should be searching for Shirk and all this stuff. Miku looked at me with frustration. Just for a little bit! I was lost in words. She dragged me along with her. Probably nothing good will come off this, but the only way to get rid of me is to wrestle my hand out of hers, but that wouldn't be very nice. Nothing bad will happen after all, probably. Oh, I go with her anyways, okay. Within a minute, we were already standing in the music club. Miku took a guitar. Here, have a look! Ooh. She sat down and started playing. I tried to follow her hands. The tune seemed quite simple. It seemed quite easy to repeat. Got it? Kind of. Let's try. I took the guitar and started playing. That didn't really work out. Oh, I was quite slow. Let me show you one more time. She played much better than me. Looking at Miku, I wondered. Of course, she was a chatterbox. She was naive and clumsy. However, she was extremely talented in music. Try again. I managed much better the second time. Wow, that's much better! She smiled. It wasn't hard, in fact. Just repeat the same notes over and over again. Just don't lose track. Start on my command. Okay. Ready? Go! It was a song in Japanese. Frankly speaking, I didn't understand a single word, but Miku's singing was quite good. In fact, it was outstanding. Oh, okay, it's a song in Japanese. She put her heart in every note, every word. Yeah, music probably isn't the very thing for me to dedicate her life to. It seemed like it wasn't her who chose music, but the music has chosen her. The last half an hour presented Miku is a completely different light. Okay. Oh, thank you. Did you like it? I finally managed it with you. On my own, it's not so good. I either mess up the words or miss the strings, and it's just perfect with you. Thank you so much. You really have a talent, you know. Just to play like that without any preparation. Nope. It seemed I changed my opinion about her too hastily. Thanks for the song. Gotta go. See you. Thanks for... Oh my god, Semyon is so mean. The rest of the words were left behind the door. I leaned on the wall of the club cabin inside. Miku's song was still playing in my mind. I went for lunch and mixed feelings with a sense of accomplishment and with a realization of time wasted. The canteen was crowded. I couldn't stay unnoticed. Olga Dmitrievna called me. Semyon, come with us. The camp leader, Slavia, and Electronic were sitting at the 4-seat table. I nodded and went to get my food. This time I had to spend several minutes in the queue. Today's menu didn't really differ from the other day menu. The dishes looked the same, at least. When I sat at the table, I wished bon appetit to everyone. Olga Dmitrievna said, So what are you thinking? About what? We searched for Shurik all around. It's noon and he's nowhere to be found. I took a note of the rhyme, but didn't want to point it out. We looked all over the camp. I went all around the neighboring forest. Olga Dmitrievna looked at me. And I helped too. You barely did anything. We must call the police. Maybe we should wait until the evening, I asked lazily. Maybe he went home. That can't be. Shurik lives thousands of miles away. What? By train? The nearest station. She paused. It's far off. Now it was getting interesting. Every time the conversation reached the point concerning ways I could leave Sovyonik, all the camp inhabitants started changing the subject. How far is far? Really far. The camp leader looked at me, indicating with her expression that asking more questions was not advised. So we should go deeper into the forest. Maybe he got lost. Shurik always takes a compass. Jim in the Electronic. I wonder what else could be found in his magic vest, assuming he has one. If I were to get lost in the forest, a compass would be of no real use. Police! We should call the police in the evening. Not right now, at least. Okay, so you'll do it later. They were all silent. We should be able to find him before evening. We still have time. If he actually got lost, we have no time to lose. We cannot be sure. Then where is he? Where? There was some truth to the camp leader's voice. Hiding the whole day just like that is suspicious. Why would he do that? Shurik seemed to me to be quite a serious pioneer. Olyana would have been a better fit for this behavior. So there is good reason to believe that he was gone. All that can be done has already been done. We'll just have to wait. Slavia, Electronic, and Olga Dmitrievna looked at me sorrowfully, but didn't say a word. I finished my lunch, took the tray back, and left the canteen. It's still the first half day. What now? The camp was drifting off in the afternoon now. Only Jinda started at me through his glasses. Of course, he was staring somewhere else, but I had a feeling that he was constantly watching me. I bet he knows where Shurik is hiding. He just can't say anything. The disappearance of the Cybernetics Club's leader made me think, maybe it's got something to do with my case. Oh, it's a frickin' nurse. Oh, Pioneer. The nurse stood in front of me. I looked at her curiously. Go and take my place in the infirmary. I have an urgent call. Somebody is injured. Me? Yes, you. Take the keys. No thanks, I'm the nurse. The nurse threw me the keys and ran away. Why me? Isn't there anyone else in this camp? What exactly should I be doing? What if something happened? Oh, what do I do now? I missed my chance to refuse. I stood in front of the door uncertainly. On the one hand, there is nothing to worry about. I'll spend half an hour or so here and she'll be back. But if someone comes for actual help, with a broken leg or a head injury, I began to worry too much. I hope that there are no injuries more serious than bruises or scratches in this camp. But at the same time, I could not shake the idea that in a serious situation, I would be absolutely useless. I don't even know how to perform a CPR. A manganese on the nurse table caught my attention. A good way to relax, I guess. This is labeled Soviet fashion. The publication date or month were absent. However, this was not a surprise. There were much stranger things happening here. I didn't know much about Soviet magazines. Maybe they actually didn't have a publication date on them. Models dressed in old-fashioned clothes stared at me from the glossy pages. Nowadays, nobody would wear such clothes. I smirked. I wonder if Slavia, for example, considered this fashionable. I can only imagine what would happen if she appeared in my time wearing something like that. Imagine we were walking in hand. I'm wearing my coat with the hood, and she's dressed in a lavish dress covered with lace and things. Seems like I'm already imagining Slavia in my world with me. And not only Slavia, the dress better suits Olyana. This cute sarafan would look good on Elisa. The skirt and cardigan would look nice on Lena. If only they could be real. No, I saw them, heard them, could even touch them. But still, they are here, and I simply don't belong in this place. It's alien to me. I'm just waiting for a chance to get out of here. Waiting because nothing is up to me anymore. I sighed, put my hand on the table, and fell asleep. So lazy. I was awoken by the noise in the door opening. Ooh, it's Lena! Lena stood at the door.
The nurse isn't here. Then I'll come back later.
I'm substituting for her! Since I'm responsible for the pioneers' lives, I should do it with full responsibility. Although in fact, I was just afraid of something bad happening because of me. Any health complaints? I tried to give Lena the most professional smile I could in order not to confuse her.
Nothing special. Just a little headache.
Let's do this! Some painkillers, maybe. Of course, I wasn't aware where to find required medicines, so it took me a while to find them. Finally, I handed a metamosal tablet to Lena.
Thanks.
She smiled. That was completely unexpected, and I lost touch with reality, staring at her.
What?
Lena turned awkward in an instant. Listen, I've been wondering, do you like this? I don't know what got into me, but grabbed the magazine from the table and showed her the picture of his skirt and cardigan, which would really suit Lena in my opinion. Maybe I went completely nuts thinking about the girls being in my world. Or maybe I wanted to distract myself instead of just waiting for the nurse to come back. And looked at the picture.
Yes, I guess.
Is stuff like this in fashion?
I guess.
She got confused, started blushing.
Why do you ask?
Really, why? Oh my god. I think you'd look gorgeous in it. If I say that, then I would take Lena's route, but I'm trying to go for Slavia, so I would say just asking. We were quiet for some time. How's your headache?
Much better, thank you.
She smiled.
I'll be off.
Good luck. Lena went out and continued to look through the magazine. Ugh. After a while, somebody knocked at the door again. It seems that the infirmary is the most popular places to go. Suddenly, I decided to do roleplay as a nurse. Just the male version, and said, "Come in!" Oh my god. It's energetic girl. The door opened and Olyana entered the room. Wow, did I miss the moment when he decided to start knocking?
Anything wrong with me knocking?
She frowned. Where does it hurt?
Why on earth would I tell you? Where's the nurse?
Right in front of you. I imposingly crossed my legs and looked questioningly at her.
I'd better go. It'd be better to die than be treated by you.
She smiled mischievously. You didn't even let me try. Olyana thought for a moment.
Though you could give me some pills.
What's bothering you? It took her some time to reply.
A heavy stomach.
Sure, it's not an empty head. I mutter on my breath.
What did you say?
Nothing, give me a second. I found the pills in the first drawer open.
Thank you, doctor!
She smiled cheerfully. Watching Oyan, I could not imagine how such an optimistic and active child could have had health problems. Oh. Overdose of food. Stolen candies. I think she got poisoned, maybe. Got food poison. Considering the local cuisine, it's not that surprising.
Maybe!
She smirked.
I see you're still alive and kicking!
Well, I'm not complaining.
Bye!
Oh my god. Oyan ran out of the infirmary, slamming the door. Again, I went back to studying Soviet fashion trends. Time passed, but the nurse was still absent. I wasn't searching for Shrek, wasn't looking for any clues concerning my situation. I was just sitting and flipping through a magazine. Just for a moment, I felt quite satisfied with the situation. So far, everything that has happened here could be seen as just a trip to the summer camp. And if nothing changes anytime soon, then I can start worrying. Again, somebody knocked on the door. Did I miss the outbreak of an epidemic?
Slavia!
Slavia was standing at the doorway.
Oh, hi. Isn't the nurse here?
No, hi. No, she's not here. I'm taking over her today.
Great. I'd like...
She hesitated.
What? By the way, Semyon.
Slavia said and looked intently at me. What?
It seems I lost my keys. Have you seen them anywhere?
Oh, I forgot about keys. It's with me. Sure I have. Yes, here, I found them near the canteen yesterday. I wanted to return them to you, but I forgot about it. I was really bad at lying. My cheeks were red, my eyes were wandering around, and hands were constantly shaking. Here. I was already preparing myself for an appropriate scolding, but Slavia only took the keys and said,
Thanks.
So what have you come for? I really need to change subject. Does anything hurt?
No, it's nothing.
Strange. I wouldn't even think that such an open person as Slavia would keep something quiet. If there's something bothering you, tell me. That's why I'm here to treat people. Oh my god. I smiled widely.
No. I mean, yes, but no.
What? Hearing that made anything possible, even division by 0. So how can I help you?
You? I guess you can't.
She smiled and was going to leave, but suddenly stopped.
However, could you step out for a minute?
Why not? Okay. Am I gonna get a hug from her? I stepped out of the infirmary and leaned against the wall. I wonder what might she be doing, something that I can't even see. After a minute, the door opened and Slavia came out. She was carrying a small bundle. A bundle is basically, a bunch of papers wrapped out together. Should I ask? What if she said then, like, she doesn't want to show me, so... Oh my god, this is so hard. I really want to get her a good ending. I'm just gonna be polite and not ask her. Good luck! I shouted after her.
Thank you.
She gave me one of her sweet smiles before leaving. Good. I think I'm getting good there. I looked at the time. It was getting late. I'd read the magazine backwards and forwards, but the nurse still wasn't here. Uh-oh. Suddenly, the door bust open and Elisa rushed inside. She looked at me piercingly.
What are you doing here?
Sitting, I admitted honestly.
Okay, then. It's even better without the nurse,
she murmured. Are you sick? I asked acidly. Elisa didn't answer and came closer to me.
Move over.
Why?
So I can open the drawer, isn't it obvious?
What for? She got angry.
None of your business!
Well, I'm kinda in charge here. She gave in a moment of thought.
Then give me some activated carbon.
What? Why would you want that? Stomach ache?
Yeah.
She doesn't look like she has a stomach ache to me. She grinned sharply. I got the feeling there was something wrong here. Oh my god. I don't trust her. I'm not... Why would someone give her the activated carbon? I am not gonna give her. Really, a stomach ache?
Really?
Doesn't seem so.
What do you have to toss my lunch all over the place for you to believe me?
I don't know what terrible things can be done with activated carbon, but I'm sure... but I'm sure you will think of something. She hesitated.
And what if you're right?
There. I knew it. Then I'm certainly not giving you anything. Elisa tried to get the drawers, but I blocked the pillow box with a chest like Alexander Masterov. What? Alexander Masterov was a Soviet infirmary during the... stocky German machine gun with his chest. But did he kill himself? Okay. For all her impudence, she was still just a girl, and she had no chance of pushing me aside.
Whatever, I'll find it somewhere else.
She turned away and headed to the exit. At the door, Elisa stopped and looked back. By the way, the camp leader and nurse are carrying a pioneer with a broken leg.
I really don't care, but they seem to be struggling.
Yeah, sure. Come see for yourself. Elisa seemed to be lying, but on the other hand, as long as I can see her. I came to the door and looked outside. No one was there. What exactly?
They haven't reached here yet, then.
I bet she took the activated carbon. She made a helpless gesture.
Have fun.
I returned the table and only then realized that one of the drawers was open. How did she make it so quick? You're an idiot, that's why. I turned my back for just a second. Though, what evil can come from activated carbon? It was 15 minutes till dinner and the nurse still wasn't back. I guess just leaving the place... she asked me to look after it after all, and who knows what might happen if I leave. Though who would want to steal anything from here? Except for Elisa stealing activated carbon. I opened the magazine again and began flipping through it for the 9th time. The fashions of the 80s weren't that fun anymore. Yawning got me several times. It was already 6 o'clock, so dinner has already started. Of course, I had to be on the watch till the end, but my stomach seemed to have its own opinion on the matter. I stood up and steadily headed to the exit. A rustling sound came from behind the door. Could it be someone else who got poisoned, broke their arm, or something even worse? I sat heavily and pulled the doorknob. However, there was no one out there. It seems it was just my imagination. I returned inside. There's an apple on the desk! That wasn't there! I returned inside and instantly noticed that something had changed in the infirmary. To be pierced, an apple had appeared on the table. But where from? Fruits can't just materialize from thin air by themselves, can they? Though in this camp anything is possible, chances are someone just bought it here. Maybe Lena wanted to thank me, given that she's all Cheyenne. But wait, how could she just slip past me like that? Lena wouldn't climb through the window after all, so there must be something else. I was suddenly overwhelmed by fear. What if the apple is poisoned? It could be Elisa's work. Though why would someone complicate things when I'm here totally helpless and can be killed more easily? Or it might be the apple which Eve tasted in the Garden of Eden. In that case, I certainly shouldn't eat it. The same second, my stomach reminded me it was there by rumbling traitorously. However, it would take time to close the infirmary to reach the canteen to get food. My stomach is about to eat itself. There is nothing wrong, I guess. Once again, I try to remember if this apple was here before. In the end, it must have appeared from somewhere. Maybe it got here through the window. The shutter was slightly open, so someone must have reached it and put it here. Nothing serious, however. Oh my god. I'm not gonna eat it. I know it's poison. So let's just take this back. So Elisa came in, took the activated carbon. The activated carbon could be poison, so that's why she spilled it all over the apple and just left it there. That's why. So do not eat the apple. No. Even assuming that this is a normal apple, in any case, I shouldn't eat unwashed fruits. Just like that. I found a reason for my fear and put the apple away. It was time to go for dinner. Along the way, I ran into electronic. How is it going? Sorry. How is it going? Did you find Shurik? No, still no sign of him. Don't worry. We'll find him. I tried to cheer him up. Too much time has passed. I'll just keep on searching. What about dinner? No, finding Shurik is more important, he muttered thoughtfully. I left him at the crossroads and wished him good luck. Parents cried in the doorway. I quickened my pace, trying not to be the last one in the line, at least for today. And I was lucky in the far corner was an absolutely empty table. I took my dinner quickly and sat at the table. Tonight's dinner consisted of fruit soup and pairs of buns. This set surprised me at first, but the taste was actually nice. I concentrated on eating.
Lena, let's go here. Look, free chairs.
Lena and Mika stood in front of me.
Are these taken?
Wondered Lena. No, take a seat. Of course, I wish she were alone.
Thank you.
Uh-oh. As soon as Lena said that, Xenia jumped out from behind her back.
I'll sit here. There are no places left,
she said, putting her tray on the table and sitting down, not even waiting for my answer. Sure, make yourself at home, I muttered sorrowfully. What? Nothing. To tell the truth, I wanted to reduce the whole company to just Lena. though neither Miku or Xenia were causing much trouble, except one was too talkative and the other was too arrogant. But nevertheless, they were absolutely harmless, especially comparing to some others I could name.
Oh, seems like I forgot my key. Don't worry, take mine.
I was surprised by Miku's short reply. Do you live together?
Of course. Didn't you know together our cabin is the rearmost? I mean the farthest from here. I mean the last one.
I wouldn't have been surprised if somebody told me that Lena lived with Slavia. Or with Xenia at worst, even electronic. But silent and shy Lena and excessively talkative Miku as a pair, that's really a surprise.
Did you find Shurik?
It's strange that Xenia is disturbed by someone's problems. No.
Surely he's at the village buying cigarettes or vodka.
What? She snorted. Village? At the moment, the conversation got much more interesting.
Got a problem with villages?
Xenia looked amazed. You mean there's a village nearby?
I think so,
she said uncertainly. I looked at Lena and Miku, but they were busy. But they were busy with their meals and did not pay attention to our conversation. You mean you don't know exactly?
Why should I care?
Xenia stared at her dish. But there must be something nearby.
Listen.
Listening.
I don't know. Will you let me eat?
Seems like I won't get anything from her. Though there is a chance that she really doesn't know. The remaining time was spent listening to Miku talking about some nonsense. I was just going slowly mad in silence. Oh, finally. Okay, I think we're out of time. We're just going to stop here. So thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy this episode. And subscribe to join the AFH Army. And I'll see you all in my next video.